Welcome to Freestyle Inspirations. I am free. This is my style. I inspire. Welcome. Don't leave without hitting that subscribe button. And I hope that I say something that inspires you. It's simple. When you're thinking positive, you're going to manifest positive. If you think negative, you're going to manifest negative. So mentally, whatever you speak is going to, it's going to be in your mind. If you tell yourself that enough, it's going to be in your mindset. Your mind gonna be set on that. Listen, you will control your world like this. I tell people when sometimes you feel like you always struggling financially, like you're always robbing Peter to pay Paul or just having enough. Listen, a lot of people don't want to look at it from this viewpoint, but it's a mindset. Let's say you've seen family members or different people always do that. Even if they never told you to do it, you watched it long enough, it entered your mental and it became a mindset for you because you saw everybody do it. Control your mind, control your world. This can apply to relationships. This is how we are as a family, how we are in friendships. Your mindset controls your whole life. Let's say you've been hurt before. That's man, woman, whatever, child. Mindset is like this. Normally something happened, whatever it was, even if it was when you were a baby, when you were a child, something happened to shape your mindset. So after that, you told yourself, you know what? I'm not falling in love no more, growing in love no more, however you see it. I am not going to give too much. I am not going to wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm not going to let nobody play me no more. And let's say you tell yourself that, right? And you keep telling yourself that and you keep telling yourself that. What's going to manifest is even if you meet the right person, mindset now, or the person that's for you, however y'all see that, or a good person, like a really good person that wants to invest in you and not play games. That person, you would have already shaped your mindset around that person without even knowing them because you shaped your mindset around how you view relationships because you got hurt. Do not adopt the mindset that every man or every woman is going to hurt you because one or two hurt you. Maybe you should look at it instead of just fixing your mind around it. Okay, I'm not going to meet a good man. Every man is a dog, whatever. Or there are no good women. All women cheat, whatever you want to say, or use me for my finances. Listen, if you say that every woman is like that, every woman you encounter is going to be like that. If you say that, ladies, if you say that there are no good men, then you're going to feel like every man you run into is not a good man because you've been saying it. You've been saying, y'all, control your mind, control your world. It's really simple. Let me tell you the thing about controlling your mind, even if you want to put it in a physical aspect. Think about the brain, how we were told that the brain pretty much controls every other part of your body. It's physical, right? See how powerful it really is, and that's why it's important. So if your brain controls every function of your body, think about it like people can have like maybe a heart attack or some heart issues or their heart actually stops. Basically, they have machines that can make their heart pump. However, when it comes to a person being like their brain stops, their brain dead, have you noticed that they're basically in a vegetative state because once their mind stops, because it controls the entire body, they're just there. So it's almost like you're not living. So if the brain is that powerful, you all, that we basically need it to be walking around here living and breathing in the physical, we need it. Because there are some other things that can trouble us and we'll be all right, but not that. If you know that the brain is that important, your mindset is that important, everything you tell yourself is that important. How you view yourself in your mind is that important. I keep saying it because you're going to speak it into your life. If you think you're ugly, you're ugly. If you think you're wealthy, you're wealthy. If you think you're poor, you're poor. If you think you're fat, you're fat. Your mindset, whatever you tell yourself, start controlling your world. I already talked about it. If you keep saying you're broke, you'll be broke. It's going to manifest. If you keep saying there are no good people in relationships, you won't meet a good person because even if you meet them, you've already told yourself there aren't any, right? It's like that. But I do I do understand that we go through difficult stuff in life, and sometimes it really does change our mindset. But I also feel like because I just gave that example of how powerful our brain and our mind is, to me, that tells me I can overcome anything that I've been through. And that's about it. That means there's nothing that you can go through that you can't make it through if your mind is strong enough. You notice if people get in your mind, everything else follow, because they control your mind, so they control your world. But once you take that power back, I don't care what you've been through, cheated on, lied to, abused, no money, whatever. I don't care what you've been through. Once you tell your mind who you are, stand in that truth, know that you're deserving of a great life. Or, even if you got to take baby steps and say, I'm deserving of a better life than I have now. Tell yourself that. Don't keep telling yourself negative things if you don't want negative things. That's the only advice I have today. I hope I said something to inspire someone.